Welcome to the Cattleman's Corner. I'm Brian Hale, sitting in for the late Howard Hale, as we continue his legacy of speaking with cattlemen and women from around the globe. If you're thinking about getting into the cattle business, or you're already a commercial or registered breeder, there's a great resource we think you should visit to learn more. It's gelbvieh.org. The American Gelbvieh Association does a fantastic job laying out their website with information about membership, the foundation, their juniors, the registry, the marketing programs, even genetic technology, and a news and media section. Visit gelbvieh.org today. Now here's a classic from the late Howard Hale with Dr. Temple Grandin.
Dr. Grandin, when we're handling cattle, does it make any difference whether we're using four-wheelers or horses or whatever to get them moved?
I think four-wheelers can be just fine. It doesn't matter whether it's on foot, four-wheelers, or horses. It's how you do it. The thing you've got to remember is that the animal's a visual thinker. So a man on foot, a man on a horse, and a man on a four-wheeler, that's treated as three totally brand new things. So you need to make sure that when you first introduce that four-wheeler, you're not chasing cattle with it. Why don't you bring some hay out on it? You know, because if the first experience of the four-wheeler is being chased around the pasture, the cattle are likely to be afraid of the four-wheeler. And I've seen some very bad problems where you have cattle that have been handled exclusively on horseback, and when they get into an auction barn or they get into a slaughter plant, they now have a 50-foot flight zone to the man on foot, and that can be really dangerous in a small pen. You can have cattle where when you're riding horseback, they've got maybe a 5-foot flight zone. You get them in a small pen with a person on foot, which they're not accustomed to, you now have a 50-foot flight zone.
That was Dr. Temple Grandin with the late Howard Hale. That's going to do it for the Cattleman's Corner. Thanks again for listening, and may God bless. I'm Brian Hale.